And so because I the one make I call upon una for share, I dey always do the video the moment I discover say a few people they online, because I know say they will finally share them for other people them. So today we dey talk about why school no must resume. Now the fifth edition this way I dey try to argue say make school no resume, and this one I look at the perspective of ADF, Anglophone Dialogue Forum, the perspective of the Bamenda airport. I hesitate to call and say international airport. No, the airport. And then we also talk about the situation for cocoa farmers. Plenty people go ask me how these things are be interconnected, how they be related. And one give one way they be related. They be related in the sense say that they use these things them for kill we as a people, for oppress we as a people, so that make we not get identity. I'll start with the ADF. You know, the first thing I want to talk about Dr. MUNZU. That's it's a well-respected man, but unfortunately, the intellect don't fail we just as the other intellectuals for Cameroon don't fail we. Instead for use their knowledge for serve the people and for make people grow as a unique people, that they use that knowledge for their selfish aims, for the oppressed we. When this struggle be start, youth they will consult Dr. MUNZU on certain programs where they want make endorse them. So when they cancel them point blank. So when they be very lukewarm. They be rely on you because one, they listen for you teach them. Two, they know say you get knowledge where if you apply that knowledge for actually salvage the situation. Three, they know say it be there for time for all Anglophone conference 1 and 2, and he know it be one of the first where it be actually reach the resolution them. And as one of the comrades don't write this morning, he read some, it be sub at a certain point. And so the question I say now whether if they do all these things and are just for camouflage. We also know saying that through this dictatorship way, MUNZU be appointed for serve for United Nations. So and as we comrade the argue, if MUNZU they come now for use for payback, then it be deplorable. I want to look at MUNZU and the Anglophone dialogue forum for asking whether we be Anglophones or whether you understand the meaning of Anglophones. If they even tell you say me bring a dialogue between Anglophones, who say it won't start. Just because it shows say it no get interest for the people, it continue. It start by bringing together the very people where they oppress we. You know, if it's one start for solve problem, you first start for listen and for start work with the strong, and then you think say when you work with the strong, what will happen? You impose on the weak. This issue for Anglophone dialogue forum don't go on for a very long time, a very long time. So it come like say it start a few days ago. No, if you don't launch this thing, no man no give an ear to. If it launch it die silently. No man no listen to. So now we don't start the talks. The argue say make schools no start. They don't use them. Now what they did? Senators, chiefs, parliamentarians. So if these three people way now they don't destroy we until now, they actually there for Anglophone dialogue forum. They want dialogue with who? So they define rules. Then the one will join inside. How different this dialogue forum it be from that bilingualism commission where it don't die naturally, or from English Cameroon for a united Cameroon where they talk where they don't understand the stakes for this educational system of Cameroon, or SDF where the chairman the claims say no pain at the same time the worker the chop the enjoy with the very people that oppress we. Where the photo where I sent on Facebook today now a glaring example. Look at how can a human being be so happy, smiling, and you say they represent the people. That is very ridiculous of someone where people they lost their lives for protect their own life, people they feed, people them fight for keep that party alive. It'd be ridiculous for a leader of a political party. If Abibina Nifrundi and no for go. Make I recall, apart from this, the Anglophone dialogue forum where it can't up now for the cause this confusion. I want recall say the issue for Bamenda Airport, it no start not today. By the way, before we dwell on that one, make I finish with Dr. MUNZU. He no study for Cameroon. Within a primary school, he don't know anything. So when they talk about that, they say it can Cameroon now because it discover say the system get loopholes for can exploit the system, and it is succeed. It is succeed for exploit that system. Reason why we don't train people them, they put the week up there the reason passy. So throughout your life, it try for be opportunistic, and it gets the opportunity for use them. Time when they shout about all Anglophone Conference 3. ABC get the information, they consult it. So just to tell you, say from the beginning of this fight, MUNZU never gave any interest. Anything where they talk for you, it just play because it get this hidden agenda. And because it no be clear, I don't talk, it be worse than Atanganji. Because Atanganji come out clearly tell we say I hate Wuna. We know see our enemy that. But MUNZU it drag ropes more, it use we, the convince we. And honestly, it be one of many where would actually see them now. If it call this dialogue now for derail we, so that me go fall for the trap for dialogue, me schools they start, me put they remain in the slavery. It won't be a lord. It won't remain a lord. So that you want it will be big man for country. So wait till the game. If you be big man for country, you want wait till the game. And at the same thing that way, the old people that they do. Honestly, I want call upon all youths. Now high time this, we need to wipe out all the old people them. They are a nuisance. At times they behave like say they get dementia. They talk one talk now, they change and the next minute. At times they behave like say they get schizophrenia. We could just be erratic at any moment. It is unbelievable. And as I be talking yesterday, say they say H na wisdom. If na so H is day, if na the kind of wisdom that way H get them, some of you will know one OVO. We better die now. Because that disgrace, that is not wisdom. Small picking get wisdom past that one. So at the top of the use the way they get wisdom. And yesterday, I be pick one, I talk about it. Able Clo. Probably I don't pronounce the name well. But this young man, he tell we, say wait till they talk, no be true. It na a young man, it feel the pain. So make from the network enjoy with old folks actually the true. And a bunch of CPD and bandits, people the way they go school no go through them. For they can't tell we say people we with the diaspora we will suffer protect you. Some we even run command now because if we protect we, and some people they run command because we protect them. Yesterday I talk about one of the counselors. Now we now they try to raise money for carry this counselor to safety. Nothing they have to hide them. And I want me know. I don't want to review the name. When this person don't go to safety, I go call his name. I go talk the council where he work for day. Now SDF counselor. So if from the no be protect on counselor, then it can tell we say people they feel pain. So it is a purpose for pain. After all, his salary they pass. Again, if I talk from the get picking for Cameroon, the sponsor them. If I think twice, probably the only member in my business is the way they don't invest in during the heydays of SDF, and for the money where government don't give for invested businesses. If he invest that business from, will sweat. One tell you say it be one of the oppressors. And if it be actually, they do everything, go visit a young boy, or go talk to him, they leave people the way they arrest them. Now we can't tell we now say diaspora, they cause confusion. I want to tell from they say now diaspora sustaining. He don't forget, say time where it be chairman for SDF. Now Dr. Forby for America be the sustain SDF. He don't forget. He don't forget how it be the right for cars away. Now diaspora buy those cars. He don't forget. This one are seasoned Cameroonians away. They be say it get a genuine cause. They sacrifice only for you to go leave them for me the water. Why these people they alive? They need to see support from me. He can ask a lot of questions. So if you talk about diaspora now, when a diaspora be supporting, come on, my dear chairman, you be more than that. The person will be no be you this. If you don't tire, give chance. Give chance means some man, he take that button. And the person don't already come up. If you don't tire, just lay your hand for Baptisico. Give you the power for forge ahead. So, for tell we say, we know no pain. Then for go to celebrate, why we taking the day for jail? You know, even call me the race, me the gather go get up in the as they be keeping under house arrest. All we for Bamenda. with the chop cassava, but all yam they come for your compound. You never even talk. You never open your mouth. The one day the people they will work with you. When they catch go lock them, we do the same thing. We do the same thing. No day, no be day where will not be the carry out demonstrations on behalf of SDF. So will we be so stupid? No, we'll not be stupid. We'll be say you be a genuine man. And if would it come out now for tell you say your time don't pass now because you don't get anything for offer again. You don't get anything for offer again. Your time it don't pass. And I don't talk over and over for your parliamentarians. If they represent now we, be the back off. If they don't represent we, be the stay. The fact that they don't stay for that place they did it until now, it shows say they don't get anything for those Southern Cameroons. So me they stay clear of Southern Cameroons. Me if they want to see Yahweh school, they go me they take their picking, they go send them for school. And for people the way they join from for advocates say me school it go on like ADF or English Cameroon for United Cameroon. If you want me a picking go school for that war system, for the school in a dull educational system, school they did for La Republique. Quietly take them go there. If you transfer stay for there, no man who can't hold your picking no go school. And they talk to for the Southern Cameroonians the way they run their mouth. They get schools for La Republique. Send your picking there for there. No tell me say I don't get picking that sponsor of Cameroon. The one they were at the sponsor ram, I not sure say you even sponsor ram. They I want me to get good education. Take your picking, they go for La Republique quietly. Put them for school for day, leave we alone. No try for cause you confusion. So I did talk for all them, whether not chief, whether not parliamentarian for LRC, whether not SGO for LRC, whether whoever where you represent RC interest for Southern Cameroons. Take your picking, go La Republique, send that picking for school for day, me una enjoy. Una enjoy, una live we will sort ourselves. We know real pain. Because they picking the way they do prison, we don't contribute money, send them, me they buy them, chop, me they take care for their medical bills. Diaspora don't send me chassis them, so that me they get even small place to sleep on top. We know real pain. Because every day we advocate under minus 33 degrees inside snow. Picking diaspora picking them 5 years old. They go out, they demonstrate minus 33 degrees for the semi justice. It come make the free Bala, make the free Fontem, make the free BBC. We know real pain. We real pain. No for shit for house for the talk rubbish or for the send out commands for people. We real pain. Then I fulfill. We do the real action. We do them for real. Diaspora know real pain. No put me for the same pot with Brenda Beer. Because you say you contribute for make Brenda Beer me be way be. If you don't ever rise up in reality against Brenda and Papa, then no for the waste Cameroon resources them for the sponsor ye me the worker live a lavish life. The money where they use them for pay rent for 1 month. If you take care of other people the way they hungry, where they around you frundi. So be real. So if you go stand the enjoy, the smile, the share with CPDM crooks, for can't tell we say we know no pain, we know pain. We know real pain. Now for this very reason way I say make schools in no go. If Frundi and people they want make school go, school they do La Republique. Good luck to them. Me they go there. Me Dr. MUNZU join them for day. About Bamenda Airport. I want to remind we. More no time where they be create this airport. They don't actually calculate for wipe out news out of Southern Cameroon's map. They construct that airport. The first plane where it be land for that airport, it will bring 8 to the news disaster. When they finish that airport, they wipe out news. Plane land for them now only time where they bring 8. The first plane it bring Israeli Prime Minister when they be prepare that bomb for can bomb proof for news. So that me can survey whether the bomb it be very effective. The second plane where it come, it bring 8 for news people them. They very when they very Israelize them and La Republique, their friend, they send her it. After that, airport no dey exist again. It last turn a military base. So they talk say the airport, and they want me Bamenda put the proud say they give the airport. No, it be na their road where they dig am for go news, go bomb news. It be na their road. And news people no fit suddenly the people from Menchum County, where Aki na one of them. They no fit suddenly forget, say they wipe out their neighbor them, they wipe out news. Any living thing he die, they no fit suddenly forget. And if Ben Aki talk say he grow in no Menchum County for once, it will be humane. I don't talk about which way people then for is to go on through now with Babandawara. I don't talk those guys. Someone they don't rot in for jail. I wish Aki don't send some small money because he did for America. He be professor. He don't. He be moral philosopher. Me gather some morality and some money send him. Me they take care of those people for jail. I wish if I don't do them, say I come out. I dey live out of Menchum County. I dey feel the pain of Menchum County. Me, a son of Menchum County, it dey talk gibberish. It beat me. We never. Lenyos happened yesterday. I don't meet victims of Lenyos. I minister to some from where Tabi Pastor Bafia Yaounde. I minister to some of these victims. They suffer. Government know they care about them. The way they treat for the way fire affect them from some, it be 10 million times as they treat the survivors for news. Again, now Eseka that. We don't already see money way, they say they give for Eseka put them. We never hear that one about news. So that airport, it be like a gateway to Lenyos disaster. And I ask the question. Kameko is coming now another preparation for another news. We now watch out. The disaster probably will pass news. We never suddenly forget. How will we forget news? What happened yesterday? How will we forget our own brothers, our blood brothers? When La Republique, it wiped them off. Any breathing thing for news. Any breathing thing for news. How will we suddenly forget these people? And then would they jubilate for the same airport way they use them for wipe out our brothers? It be unbelievable. It be unbelievable. So I the one. Another news day in the making. I the one. Another news day in the making. Because only the runway for that airport, they got a hold the way they did it, it passed disaster. It passed tornado. We jubilate. Say Kofun don't can land for day. But another thing, that say, we don't fail to understand, say, if ground transport system of Cameroon, it no fit be a good system. Even air transport, where it be more dangerous, it will be a good system. I recall how people the way they go for Garwa and Yaoundé from Douala and Yaoundé, they book plane, they no get chair. They carry overload, like say they carry them for Amumezam. They carry overload. Like say they carry them for Amumezam. They book one chair for 10 people. When they book one chair for 10 people, they take your money. Now see a method of operation. You struggle because you want to reach that place quick by air. You come, you no go get way for travel. They no give back your money. If your cargo loss for Kameko, forget. Now so Kameko operate. So now another way for taking money. We don't forget say people that the device means every day for making move remain poor. Carry indomitable lions them. They go out. They say operation whatever. We raise money. They can't take money for Southern Cameroon and so Bamenda Congress for go around come on collect money. Money lost for air. So Frundi don't suddenly lost sense for auditing them. The person will be entrusted with leadership. For go stand on the same grounds where they use them for suck blood for people the way it say it represent them or it defend their interest. Kameko, Bamenda Airport, Bamenda military base. Now a gateway to disaster. If you want to be free from disaster, boycott Cameco. Boycott anything in the name of Cameco. Even for international community, Cameco, na bad news. For international community, Cameco, na bad news. If you want make some airline, you want spoil their market for morning time, go week on morning time, even go for Douala Airport, go for director for Air France, you knock his office, enter talk about Cameco, you don't bring in bad news for that morning. So we don't celebrate and say na good news. In a bad news, so that for na disaster for we. So we are on the way to another news, another disaster. We not take that warning serious. So fly with Cameco at your own risk. When you want fly with Cameco, make sure say you don't ride their wheel, give them for all your family members them, keep your chop chair all man. Because not just a matter of time. Not a matter of time. I want articulate about brother them where they did for southern region, for southern Cameroon, where now time this way they harvest cocoa, they prepare cocoa for sell and for market. We know say for over the years, cocoa market for cocoa, it don't be bad. It don't be bad though. Now lie. Few 1 million times lie. Market for cocoa remain the same as it be day time when marketing board it be day. Marketing board it be only be a genuine southern Cameroonian company where it be they bring this with cocoa together, it give you correct price for that cocoa. The price is still there the same. The money for cocoa is still there the same. But I want to tell this with cocoa farmer something. If we never know say we get for fight to send this food away now, they kill marketing board. So that make individual it take contract for sell cocoa. When it take them, just as they execute contract for Cameroon. If you see how way all bridges for Kumba, Manfe Road, now half bridge they all. They start and leave them, start and leave them, start and leave them. All that half bridge now because contract to them, they take them as individuals, then they find people for do the work. Now so the money it drop, it go. If they sell 1 kilogram 1 kilogram cocoa for $100, man say 50,000 for Cameroon money. The man where he get that contract, he go take out 50,000. He go call another person, he give for 10,000. They come for one farmer, give one for 500. When marketing board it be day, marketing board it go take 10,000 inside that 50,000, like liaison between una and the world market, and una 1 kilogram cocoa na 40,000. Muna imagine how much una the loss of cocoa. How much una the put for spray cocoa. When marketing board, if they send people them, they can't work out on a cocoa farm them, they teach you now how for prune cocoa for spray them so that may they produce a plenty. So much so that they will provide the chemicals for make sure say cocoa it produce fine. So that at the end of the day, make we get good produce for cocoa, we get good money. Yes, I don't say some people, some of you don't take them say a normal thing. It not be normal. It not be normal. They be giving a granite money. Even person where they sell granite carry them for his sell them, it get money pass with cocoa farmers. When a cocoa farmer be the backbone of economy, they gradually want kill cocoa as they kill coffee. Because now this thing that they be made will get power. Now they want, if they take with power, they want me always start go right, go ENS for the bribe ENS will not ever enter. They want me always start go ENAM for the bribe ENAM will not ever enter. So look, French man hate for seeing you get 100 francs when I own. Until when it vex me and say that they use now own. Actually they use it for crumble Cameroon bank, where it be farmers bank. It be now the only eye for economy, for Southern Cameroon financial power. They use the one that will crumble other one them. Who say what are they? I mean they know the work on away. You envy the end of the work now. Say would you produce rice from job? Chinese rice cheap pass with rice. They produce rice for womb. Chinese rice cheap pass with rice. Now just wait for talk say, make we no farm them again. But if we no farm the rice, what we will do? We'll start back when Pobia in I put the chop, rice drop for floor, we go fight pick 'em. I the one call on cocoa farmers. If we not restore the power on get them, the people the way they determine which way they happen for Southern Cameroons. Because as we navigate stake for the economy, when they draw budget, we will be part of that budget. We will be decision makers because we will be sustain the economy of Cameroon. If we want get that very power, now the right time this. Now the right time for rise against this government. For rise against Musonge, the way they sell we. Against all that chief, the way they sell we. Against all that CPD and as a parliamentarian, the way they sell we. Against all governors and SGOs and mayors. Join we for fight for CISE, no schools, no open. For CISE, we'll get chance for send we picking them for get good education. Otherwise, when we begin the camp, they will continue for suffer the way we suffer. How many of we cocoa farmers don't sell picking the same? They go get university degrees, come back, can open another business for support with the what they suffer. Papa, we call morning time 5 o'clock. You carry collars, go prune cocoa, carry on for your head. Waka carry reach for Kumba. Time we have the Kumba. The first people they hear their voice, the farmer their voice. They come out, waka go mato, who food from Kumba. They come out, waka go outside for go cocoa farm. They make two parties with CPD and big with they chop them. This is the system. Now time this. Now time this. At the top because now time for cocoa this. When you go carry that cocoa, you can't your foot tight inside mud. Remember, say if we get our own government, that road if forget tar. When you go carry cocoa for your head, you want come back, your back is the hot. Remember, say if you be rise up, you support your own government. This government, it go tar that road. So that for come up for farm, it come back for house, all thing, you go drive smoothly. You know go climb for back motor, we cocoa back if you fall for your skin. Now the time this. So anything where you do for bring that cocoa can sell them, for bring and carry for supplier for house quarter of Kumba, or for supplier for Kumba town, may it cost you until you sweat. Remember, say if we get our own government, marketing board for day. If you know if you not play to go your cocoa, you know for the work of farmer will give better money. Just go there. They wear the cocoa, they give you the money. Marketing board, if they send motor, they can carry cocoa for farm them. If they send them. So ask Achidi Achu, ask Fundi, ask Dr. MUNZU, ask Musonge them. We'll do the naweti. Why they hate we? We'll do the naweti. And when we ask them the question, we'll tell them we need good educational system so that we begin them, they will grow for produce chemical them, for spray with cocoa. We begin they will grow for make our own industry them. When they produce the chemical them, they will produce all things for use and for we for farm with cocoa. Make we farm cocoa, we spray cheap, all things cheap. We'll get good money at the end of the day. Marketing board, it will defend we for world market. And it talks so because cocoa for this country where at the day, they respect and let God. If you want key white man, take away chocolate from white man. Chocolate na cocoa. If you take away cocoa, you don't kill them. Now, one of the most important things for their life. So, how many of them we produce cocoa? How many of we drink cocoa? How many of we chop cocoa? How much cocoa do you produce? Papa them, where my brother them and my sister, the way they farm cocoa, will get power. And we'll get that power. If we only use that power, get them if we discover, say, we need to stay away from the corrupt people way that they use we every day. Cocoa farmer, look your house where you discover every day. Look the man where he buy cocoa for you cheap. Compare yourself with that man. Compare yourself with Musonge them or actually the way they crumble farmer registration of Cameroon. Compare yourself. But now they go for field. Now they go match much for plant corn. Now they go match much for plant rice. They don't ever pass a day. No. If you match much plant one grain rice, you get control over the number of grain rice we come up for that one stem we plant them. And now only a Southern Cameroon government, now only an independent Southern Cameroon, if it give we that authority. My dear friends, I want to address this one so that I leave we may go join other programs and Ambomo Live and SCTV. But because of all this, make we support our system, forget a good educational system where it will lead we for developing the way they'll help we. Make none of we no approve me school ego. Anything where you do for stop school, it be ordained by God because you just fight against injustice. Anything where you do for stop La Republique, invade we, you the work on God the principles. Anything where you do for liberate we from the hands of La Republique, you do now God the work. If you want nothing where I talk, refer to Moses, refer to Exodus, refer to the prophets. You will not say they do everything will be required in their power, in the power where God give them for liberate the people where they entrust them for them. May God bless you this day. Thank you.